been paying attention to what's going on out here outside of the election, man, you know, if you went to the stock market, investing, you trying to get wealthy, you trying to run the checkup these next 4 years, man, the time is now. We seeing what's going on as far as stocks and crypto, how they reacting to Trump being elected into office. You know, before I start the video, this is not financial advice. You know, I do not partake in politics. You know, whoever you chose to vote for, that's your personal preference. You know, I'm just talking about as far as investing, the stock market. You know, we trying to get this paper, right? So, like I said, man, we seeing it with stock, how they reacting. Everything's going up. This is the prime time to be putting your money to work. You've been sitting on the sideline. You've been saying you trying to learn how to invest. You trying to get into buying stocks, crypto, whatever it is, man. Now is the time. You know, we looking at the crypto, for example. The crypto's up crazy since Trump been off. We look at the stocks, the big tech. My portfolio is doing numbers. If you in the stock market, your portfolio probably doing numbers too. You know, look at Tesla, for example. That's a prime example. That's an example of a stock that reacted crazy when Trump, when everybody found out that Trump was in office, Tesla shot up and went crazy. I'm talking about when I had my shares were like, what, $270 a share? Before the election results came out, look at Tesla now. It's down there like $340 a share, man. And I think it's going to keep going higher. This is the thing, no. What must go up? What? It must come down. So, you know, the market is due for a correction at some point. You know, we at all-time highs. We at sky-high valuations. So, the stocks that you got in now, if you in the stock market, man, you want to be trying to sell some of your winning positions. You know, I've been selling a lot of my stocks. You know, anything that's up a lot, I've been selling. I made a couple videos talking about investing for beginners. You know, I made one talking about when to sell your stocks. You know, you might get in the stock market, but some people, they may not know when to sell their stocks and take their winning profits. You know, I usually take my profits at 20%. You know, some of these stocks, you know, year to date, they up 50, 60, 70, damn near 100%. So it's not a profit until you lock in and sell your stocks for a gain and take that money off the table. Like I said in the other video, nobody ever cried or complained about taking profit. Always take your profit, you know. So you take your profit, boom, you putting it on the side or you putting it back into stocks that are down. And then when the market crash, when it come down, boom, that's when you back the truck up and you start dumping all this money in back right into the stock market. That's how you run it up. That's how you're going to get rich the next 4 years. That's how you're going to build long-term, life-changing wealth, you know. And there's going to be plenty stocks that are going to come down, but they're going to go right back up, man. History repeats itself. All you got to do, you know, I always tell people, you know, that's asking me about the stock market. I always tell them to do your due diligence, do your homework. All you got to do is look at history. History repeats itself. If you remember back during COVID, most of the stock market dropped like goddamn a rock out the sky. You know, you look at any stock back in 2020, right? They all hit rock bottom. What happened like 2 years later? They all went back up, man. So the thesis of this message that I'm trying to put out, man, is that you got to buy the dips. You ride them up. Once you profit, take your profit, boom. Now you find another stock, or you look at something else in your portfolio. What I do, I look at stocks that's in my portfolio that's down, or something that's on my watch list. When it drop or something, boom, I dump my money into it. See, a lot of people, when they come to this stock market stuff, a lot of people panic when the stocks go down, when they lose money. I'm like a kid in the candy store because I could buy my stocks at a discount. I told y'all in the other video too, right? When it comes to stocks and when the stock market go down, think about it from this point, right? You go to the Apple store. Everybody got an Apple phone, an iPhone, or a new pair of Jordans. You go in the store, you see a new pair of Jordans, the newest Jordans out, or the latest iPhone, you see it's marked down 25%. It's unheard of, right? That's how you got to look at it when it comes to the stock market. You know what I'm saying? The thing about Trump, man, you know, love him or hate him, like I said, I'm not really into politics, but he's a businessman. You You know, that's you seeing how the stocks are reacting to him being in office. You know, they're gonna keep going up. You know, we still got what, a month and some change left in 2024. Pay attention to what's going on. You know, keep buying, investing if that's what you've been doing. If you're on the sideline, the time is now, man. You can't wait. You're gonna miss the wave. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get rich, if you don't get wealthy these next 4 years, you know, while he in office, that's your fault. You know, you got to put politics to the side. You got to put aside who you felt should have been in office, whether you voted for Kamala Harris, whether you voted for Trump, man. And you got to look at the bigger picture, what's going on in your household. You know what I'm saying? Your finances, your well-being, your family's well-being, your family's future. It's on you. You know, I'm a breadwinner. I don't know about you. I don't know about your situation. You know, I don't know if you the head of the household, you living in somebody's household or what. None of that matters. Only thing that matters is that you study the play, you study the formula, you see what's going on out here, you know, and you start putting your money to work. Start putting plays into motion. You know, this is the time right here, not 2025, not New Year's resolutions, not 2026, today. I'm like this, man. Why wait for tomorrow what you could do today? You know, you might not be here tomorrow. That's always my philosophy, you know. So I'm hustling even harder. You know, I'm not taking no breaks. You know, we about to go into the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. This is around the time I start to lock in harder anyways. You know, you see people, you know, it start getting cold out. You know, you could use the gym as an example. You know, I'm big into fitness. It start getting cold out. The gym start thinning out, man. You start seeing who the real hustlers are, who gonna keep showing up, who gonna be consistent. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, you gotta run it up. You have to take advantage of the situation. You have to think bigger, and you have to look at the bigger picture, man. Don't be narrow-minded. Don't have your blinders on. You know, it's still people crying, soaking, and complaining. You know, I feel for you. But like I always say, life goes on. You have to look at the bigger picture of what's going on out here. You got to study the formula, and it's time to put plays into motion, man. I don't know about y'all. I can't speak for nobody else but myself. I'm trying to run it up. I'm trying to, you know, 4 years from now, a year from now, I'm trying to be up. I'm trying to have life-changing wealth. You know, everything's going good right now. The plays are getting put into motion. You know what I'm saying? I've been stacking all year, all 2024. The YouTube channel doing good. The merchandise doing good. I'm trying to continue that run. 2025 come, I'm trying to hit the ground running. I'm not looking to the side, seeing who next to me, seeing what everybody else doing. When you don't focus on your mission and what it is you're trying to do, it's just like this, right? I'm on the highway driving. If I'm on the highway driving and I'm looking in the next lane, seeing what everybody else doing, I'm not going to see the oncoming traffic stop to a halt because it's an accident up ahead. Boom. I done smacked somebody, rear-ended somebody, all because I'm not paying attention and staying in my lane. You got to stay in your lane. You got to do this life shit for you. You got to figure out what you're trying to do. If you don't know what you're trying to do yet, you just got to sit down, do some deep, long, hard soul searching. Look at that person in the mirror that's staring back at you, man, and ask yourself, what is it I'm trying to do? What do I want out of life? What is it? It's got to be about you. It can't be about nobody else. You got to help yourself before you can help anybody else. You know, you can't pour into everybody else's cup and your cup running empty. It doesn't work like that, man. You're going to stress yourself out. You're going to crash out. You're going to be sad and depressed. You're going to feel like, you know, you helping everybody else, but you ain't helping yourself, man. It starts from within. You got to ask self, what does self want? But yeah, like I said, man, this is the time to get into the stocks, man. My portfolio doing numbers. I probably done made within the last week damn near about $8,000. You know, I'm booking my profits. Like I said, when 20%, that's my mark. When 20% hit on my stocks, I'm selling and I'm looking for something else to put that money in. You know, I'm still working a lot of overtime at the prison, at my job. A lot of that money, I'm taking it and I'm dumping it into the stocks, the crypto going crazy, man. Look, I got XRP, Solana. Them the only two really I got for crypto. They doing numbers. Bitcoin, they hit an all-time high. It's at 80,000. You know, you look at the big tech stock. I got a lot of stocks, you know. So they going crazy. They gonna keep going crazy right till about, I don't know when it's gonna happen. Nobody knows when. I don't have a crystal ball, but at some point, maybe the end of the year, sometime next year, they're gonna crash. And that's when you gotta lock in even harder. And that's when you gotta dump the truck up. What I mean by dump the truck back, man, back that truck up, I mean put as much money as you can into the stock market and ride it back up. I've done it plenty times in the past. Like I said, when COVID hit, you know, all the stocks went rock bottom. I bought as much as I could, and I rolled them all the way back up to all-time highs. Damn near doubled my portfolio. When Meta, Facebook, you know, when they went from $400 a share down there to like $95 a share, I bought as many shares as I could. I rolled that all the way up to damn near like $260 a share. Made a good old bag on that. When Tesla dropped, the last, I think a couple years ago, I bought as many shares as I could on that, rolled it right back up. That's how you play the game, man. That's how you get rich. That's how you get wealthy, man. Buy low, sell high. Don't try to sit on your winners, man. Don't fall in love with the stocks. You can't be emotional out here, man. You got to think with your head, not your heart. That's how you get ahead. That's how we gonna win, man. If you locked in with me, man, keep grinding. Let's keep running it up. Let's stay focused, man. Let's stay out the way. Let's stay in our lane, man. It's a lot of distractions. It's a lot of fluff out here, a lot of noise and shit. You gotta cancel all that out, man. Put your earmuffs on and let's keep trucking forward, man. Y'all like this video? Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale on my website. Tap in with me on that, man. Y'all got any input, comments, thoughts, how you feel about this video? Make sure you drop a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you just watching my video, finding my channel, man, and we gonna keep getting it, baby. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated.